This is less than a year ago. Campaigners for assisted dying celebrating a historic victory. But the controversial bill has effectively run out of time. The House of Lords ensuring it can't be passed in this parliamentary term, provoking fury from prominent campaigners like Dame Esther Rantzen.
Well, this is absolute blatant sabotage. This is a handful of peers putting down 1,200 amendments, not to scrutinise the bill, which is their job, but to block it. That's what they wanted. A few peers, for their own reasons, have decided that they're going to stop this going through Parliament.
Dame Esther is herself battling terminal lung cancer, and she told Sky News the option to end her life with dignity should be hers to make.
I would want to die, as we all would, pain-free, at home, surrounded by my loved ones. And at the moment, I can't do that.
But opponents of assisted dying say the bill is flawed. Too many questions remain unanswered, and safeguards cannot be guaranteed. And that's why the bill needed so much scrutiny. The Terminally Ill Adults Bill passed its third reading in the House of Commons last year in June with a majority of 23 MPs in favour. The bill was then sent to the House of Lords, where it's been scrutinised and debated ever since. But it's made slow progress, with peers adding more than 1,000 amendments, and the bill is expected to fail, as it's very unlikely to be passed before the King's speech in May. That would normally be the end of it, but supporters argue there is a way for it to be passed without the Lords' approval. The bill can be reintroduced to the House of Commons, and if it passes as expected by using the Parliament Act, the Lords can be bypassed and the bill can finally go through. But this could all largely depend on the continued support of the government. Keir Starmer already has enough on his plate, and assisted dying is hardly a top priority for him, especially with so much opposition from within his own cabinet, like Shabana Mahmood or Wes Streeting, the Health Secretary.
This issue is very difficult and it needs proper scrutiny. That's what the members of the House of Lords have been doing. It didn't get proper scrutiny in the House of Commons. The main danger is to people who are vulnerable, whether they be disabled people or people maybe with dementia or people who are depressed or who have got autism. There's lots of vulnerable people. In fact, all of us can be vulnerable at different times in our lives.
I can announce that the assisted dying law has been adopted in third reading.
Campaigners can now point to Jersey, where a law to allow terminally ill adults to end their own lives has just been approved. It joins the Isle of Man as the second part of the British Isles to pass legislation allowing an assisted death. Assisted dying would have seen the biggest change to British society in a generation, and it seemed inevitable less than a year ago. But now there's real uncertainty over whether the country is ready to take such a giant step. Ashish Joshi, Sky News.